Hello and welcome to another HD broadcast. This is Mako, spawning as a Terran again on the top right corner. With his friend Someperson with a Zerg again, that we have seen many replays at the moment. And they are playing 2 versus 2 against a red Terran called Herthbul and a blue Protoss called Dork, spawning in the left corner. As you can see, we're playing Terran and Zerg again. I really like this setup because Zerg can just mass melee and like roaches and Zerglings and so on and so on. And Mako will just get some tanks and some marines or something like that to just counter with the backside. That's what I really like, and Terran and Protoss can do the same thing from the beginning, like making some zealots and some marines and just going for the rush. But we will see if they do that, because I don't think they are in real life. Real friends like these two are. They play really much games, it seems, and they're really starting to know each other and so on and so on. I will ask them later on if they are friends in real life also, but I don't think so. So he's getting his SCV out for some scouting on this Protoss player. He's getting his nice wall in here to just get this out here, so we can't just run in with some marines or Zerglings. And Herthbul, I mean. Sorry if I say pitbull sometimes, but it's really hard not to say that because it's bull in it. Anyways, so he's getting his nice wall in here also, and the Mako is also doing that. So he needs a wall in here also because we can just run in here. I think we see. Yeah, we can run in perfectly here. So we need. Yep, he's going for the wall in here also. Good. And he's going for the fast circling speed. So he's getting for some fast harassment. So he's trying to deny this probe some scouting. But the probes will just stand here with a watch tower and watch out. Watch a little bit. And some person just scouted this and saw that he's going for some bionic here with 2 barracks, so he knows that he's going for. Oh, yep, he's going for that rush I told you about. He's going for some zealots and some marines. So Someperson and Mako needs to macro up some marine faster to get this out now, because as you can see he got some marines and the zealots out of now, so Someperson did see this, so it needs to macro up this Sterling rush fast. No, go back. He can't do that now. Ah! Faster. Yeah, Mako also warns about that, so he needs to move in with it. Ah, fast! No, not do that. You're going to sacrifice them. That's not good. So Mako is just trying to, yep. With these Reapers, he did save Someperson from that build. He should have just waited for the zealots and the marines going in here and helped out with his queen. But he got his second hatchery out now, so he's getting some marines out now. Still going for this big marine marauder build. Trying to break this wall, but it's not going to do that. He's getting some kills here. in the same time, Mako is just going with some Reapers up here. But we can see here that he's just trying to kill this here. But he's going to get surrounded by some Marines and Marauders. So he needs to move out with this. And so some person needs to move out with his Zerglings also to his base and just regroup with his army. Some person's just scouting around with his Dork is not doing anything unusual at the moment, so he needs to get his second base up like Herthbul has done, but he's not done that yet. So he needs to get the second base up and running now, I think, but Mako is just keep doing this. I mean Someperson, and trying to get harassment out. Getting some harassment out now. He's getting some kills with his Reapers. He should have just moved back here, but I think Herthbul will just run with his Marauders down there and he just killed his Reapers. But he needs to transit. Yep, he's doing that now. Transit to Marines and Marauders. So I think he's he's still going for some Zerglings. He needs to get some Banelings out to break this wall here and just go for the kill on this Herthbul or on this Dork. I think if he got some Banelings out, he could just rush this Zealots and he will win this, because he's just around with Stalkers because they don't have the blink yet. I know it's very hard to think about Banelings, but I'm trying to do that also on my games because I'm a Zerg player also. So it's I have watched many plays of myself doing the same thing here, like being scared of this wall in here and do nothing about it, instead of just getting some Banelings out and just break this wall, because they have nothing behind this. It's just some Stalkers here, so we can just easily surround it with the Zerglings and win. This walling is just a terrible thing because he can't do squat against it. So he's trying to get his second base out now, I think. Yep, he's going for second base. So this Someperson just transitioning to some Hydras now. With I think he's yep, he has researched Hydra ranged. So we see is yep, he has a good mixture. He's had siege mode out now, so he's going for like placing the siege tank here and just trying to shoot out some cannon shots on this. But they will just, I hope we will scout down here first and just see that the two bases is unguarded. So Herthbul will just need to move out, and Dork also with his armor. Yes, I think they are a bit bigger than Someperson and his Makos. But as the medic vac will just heal the Zerglings and the Hydralisk, it will be really dangerous for Dork and Herthbul. So we see here now, and these Marauders will just get surrounded